Hi, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can perform competitive market analysis using AI. And all you have to do is tell it the industry and location you want to analyze. That is it. This AI tool is going to scrape the data, analyze it, and show you how your competitors are performing. So without further ado, let's get started. So first, you want to head over to appify.com. I've actually been on the web scraping spree, and Appify has been my go-to for anything web scraping because it just makes the whole process seamless and so easy. So anyone without coding background can make use of this platform to easily scrape web data. So what we want to search for is competitive intelligence. And the scraper or the agent we are going to be focusing on is this competitive intelligence agent here. So this tool is an AI-powered competitive intelligence tool that extracts and analyzes data from Google Maps and social media to uncover competitor strengths, customer sentiment, and market gaps. So right underneath that, we have the README, which contains more information about this agent. It tells you what this agent does, how to make use of it, what to input, and how your output is going to look like. The next thing that I want to do is click on try for free. It's going to prompt you to create an account. You can continue with your Google account or your GitHub account. So I'm going to continue with my Google account because I already have an account. It takes me to this page where I can tell the agent what I want to analyze. So here we are told to provide a search term, a location, and also set the number of places to analyze. And for best results, it is recommended to analyze 15 to 30 competitors. So let's dive right into it. So by default here, the default search term here is restaurant. Now the business or the industry I want to analyze is the logistics industry. Let's say you're a logistics startup company. This video is all you need to get started with competitive market analysis. Now I'm going to remove this search term and add my own search term by clicking on the add button. So I'm going to type in here logistics. And after that, I'm going to head over to the location. So it is recommended that you only use one location per run. Define your location using free text. Simpler formats work best using the city plus country rather than city, country, and state. That might be too complex for the tool. So the location I want to focus is Lagos Island, Nigeria. So I'm going to type in Lagos, Nigeria. In the space provided for us to input the number of places to extract, let's keep it simple. So I only want to analyze 10 competitors. So I'm going to take away this 20 and put in 10. Let's keep it simple for the purpose of this tutorial. The language is set as English by default. You can keep it at that. Then we have at the bottom Google Map URL instead of search term. So let's say you go on your Google Map and you search for logistics in Lagos, Nigeria. So you can copy that link and paste it here. So you just click on the add button and paste in the link. But now here is the warning. Don't combine this section with the search term as the URLs always have priority. So you have to pick a side, okay? So I'm going to go with the search term. I'm not going to go with the URL. So I'll close this and just going back to check if my search terms, everything is in order. After completing my check, I am going to click on save and start so that this agent starts scraping the data, starts gathering information about my competitors. Finally, this agent has completed its run. So as you can see here, the competitive intelligence report has been finished. To see the map visualization, go to, so you can click on this link to see the map visualization. We're going to come to that, but let's come on that to see the logistic companies that this agent analyzed. So we have 10 items or 10 competitors here. Thermo Logistics, G&G Logistics, Medlock Logistics Services Nigeria Limited, Prime Next Logistics Limited, BOT Express Logistics, Action Logistics, Richland Logistics Services, AMG Logistics Services, International Logistics and Fulfillment Services Limited, Africa Global Logistics Nigeria. Some of these logistics, this is the first time I'm seeing them, so I'm learning something new. After showing us the competitors analyze, it showed us the overall ranking of these logistic companies. Here you can see which logistic companies is actually leading and which is on the bottom side. We have the comparative aspect analysis. This is the detailed side-by-side comparison across different aspects like customer sentiment and reviews, digital and social media presence, operational consistency and accessibility. We have the competitor differentiators matrix. So this is where it displays what differentiates your competitors positively and negatively. It also shows us the strategic market overview, which is the executive level summary of market trends, including the main competitive battlegrounds, what competitors are fighting over, the market opportunities, the emerging threats, and also an AI generated narrative explaining how the market behaves and where it's heading. Now, this is what it looks like on the table. So when I switch to the JSON preview, you can see everything in the preview. At the top right, you see the export button. So you want to click on that. I'm just going to leave the format as JSON. I'm going to click on the download button. So I'm going to export this table as a JSON file. So that is if you don't want to copy and paste, you can just export it directly. So when I open it here, this is how it looks like in my Word application, whatever Word application you are going to paste it in. This is how it looks like. From here, you can build a cool presentation, a cool PowerPoint slide so that you present your findings better. Now let's see what the map visualization looks like. So I'm just going to come up here and click on the link at the top. This is what the map visualization looks like. And on the map visualization, there are different location points. Each of these location points represents a competitor. So when you click on anyone, you can see the competitor name, where it is located, the brand summary, the positive things about them, their key strengths, their key weaknesses, opportunities for improvement, their pricing levels, their competitive position, and recommended actions. I'm going to click on each of these location points for these competitors, copy this information, and also paste it in a separate Word document. Here I can study or know more about each one of them, know their key strengths, know their key weaknesses, so that I can improve my services. Now, once you've gathered all these competitor data, the big question is, what do you do with it? This is where a SWOT analysis comes in handy. SWOT analysis simply means the strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. Let's say your competitors' customers usually complain about delays in delivery and you are faster. That is your strength. Okay, so let me give you another one. So let's say your competitors' pricing levels are lower than yours. That might highlight your weakness. And that is it. With just a few inputs, you can see who your competitors are, where they operate, and how to position yourself better. So you see, competitive market analysis doesn't need to be complicated. I have left the link for you to try it out in the description and also in the comments. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like and subscribe for more tutorials like this, and I'll catch you in my next video.